WCS has been working in Cambodia for about 10 years. We work in 3 large landscapes all across the country. Seima has a very rich diversity of habitats and a very long list of species present. There's almost 40 species of vertebrate which are on the global endangered red list. If I had to pick out a few as special priorities, I'd point to the primates. There's possibly the world's largest population of yellow-cheeked crested gibbon and of the black-shanked duke. There are also very important populations of 2 wild cattle species, gaur and banteng. There are very important populations of green peafowl and giant ibis. There's also regionally important populations of elephant and many other species of mammal. The arrival of the opportunity for revenues from carbon trading, from carbon offsets, is relatively recent. It hasn't changed the fundamental aims of conservation in the area, but it does bring the opportunity to raise funding at the scale that's required to fight all the threats that the area is facing.
Công này គឺជាគម្រោងលើកទី1ដែលរដ្ឋបាលបេឈើបានទទួលយកក្នុងការអនុវត្តនៅកម្ពុជាហើយយើងបានអនុវត្តនៅក្នុងតំបន់ព្រៃការពារហើយរដ្ឋបាលបេឈើកំពុងតែដឹកនាំការងារនេះក្នុងការដែលយើងធ្វើគម្រោង RED នៅកម្ពុជាហើយយើងកំពុងតែដំណើរការក្នុងការកសាងគម្រោងហៅថា PDD គឺឯកសាររបស់គម្រោងហើយយើងសង្ឃឹមថាឯកសារនេះនឹងចប់ក្នុងពេលឆាប់ៗខាងមុខនេះ
The essence of carbon finance is to avoid deforestation and to reduce emissions of carbon dioxide. There's a risk that in some cases that might lead to a distraction away from dealing with some of the other values of a forest. A forest is not just the trees but all the other things that are in it. A well-designed carbon project can move beyond a narrow focus on carbon to provide a lot of co-benefits, a lot of additional parallel benefits to biodiversity conservation and to local communities. In the Seima example, WCS and the Cambodian government are hoping to get certified under 2 separate systems. One standard is the voluntary carbon standard, which will focus specifically on carbon. The second is the Climate, Community and Biodiversity Alliance standard, which provides a kind of gold standard approach. Our efforts at controlling deforestation in Seima work at a number of levels. One is we work very closely with senior levels of government to ensure political support for the long-term survival of the forest, and that involves making sure that all parts of government recognise the value of conserving forests. The second level at which we work is to provide support and technical assistance to law enforcement teams. The government runs patrols who try to tackle illegal activities in the area, illegal logging, illegal land clearance, land speculation and so on. The third activity that we do is to deal directly with local communities. We try to help the villages who are resident in Seima to map out the lands they have traditional rights to and to get better tenure for those areas, better land security. We see that working with local communities in Seima is absolutely crucial to the long-term success of the project. These villages have long-established patterns of use in the forest. They're very dependent on the forest for a lot of their livelihood. We feel that the attitudes and needs of local communities need to be rolled into every aspect of conservation planning if we're going to have long-term success. We've formed a dedicated community team which includes people with a lot of technical experience and also people from the local area who are fluent in local indigenous languages, which ensures we have the maximum ability to communicate with all the local residents. Some of the work's done by a conservation team. A lot of the work is done by our partners, who are local NGOs who have more of a development focus but are interested in helping communities to develop sustainable use of their resources.
ការជាក់ស្ដែងទៅមុនដែលយើងមិនទាន់បានអនុវត្តគម្រោងយើងមានការចូលព្រៃញឹកញាប់ណាបាទឧទាហរណ៍យើងទៅរកត្រីរកសាច់រកបន្លែព្រៃអីដងជ័រអីបាទយើងព្រោះអីថាយើងនៅក្នុងផ្ទះយើងអត់មានសូវមានការងារធ្វើបាទការរកប្រាក់ចំណូលក៏វាអាចនឹងកាត់បន្ថយខ្លះវាងាយស្រួលមានទៅបោះបង់ឈាមឬក៏ទៅចូលព្រៃទៅកាប់ឈាមកាប់ក៏អីចឹង
Cambodia still has large areas of habitat and relatively low population densities, and so for a long time the threats have been lower than in other parts of the region. That's changing rapidly now as Cambodia has become a peaceful country, development's happening rapidly, new roads are opening up formally, remote frontier areas, population densities are increasing, and more companies are investing in Cambodia from elsewhere in Asia and from all around the world. So this is bringing a rising level of threats, and more species are being pushed closer to extinction. And so there's a really important window of opportunity here to conserve some of those species while they're still in healthy populations and before the threats become overwhelming.